So why are neurotypical people so unaware of themselves? Why are they so indirect? Why? That is a sound of a neurotypical who wants you to ask them, are they okay? I'm not going to ask you, are you okay if you huff? I'm going to walk away. Because sometimes when I go like, I'm literally grounding, I'm literally in thought, doesn't mean something is wrong, right? So I treat people how I want to be treated. It's so difficult being a neurodivergent, especially if you're on the if you're on the spectrum and you struggle with communicating and socializing, because they socialize and interact in a very indirect way. If they don't like what you're doing, they're going to say, hey, I don't like that. And if you ask them, what is it that you don't like? What is it that you could change? Then their response is, well, you should just know. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give you a list of things to do. Do you see where that barrier comes into place? Because if you're autistic and you have ADHD, you need a little more structure and you do need lists. You get what I'm saying? So you're not the problem. It's just the way they communicate. Because if you do something that I don't like, I'm going to be like, hey, that hurt my feelings. And I don't like that you did that because it made me feel like this. And in the future, if you do that again, I'm probably going to have to end this. I'm going to let you know everything so it won't be a surprise. Not, making subliminal messages and talking about you in the bathroom. No, if I want you to be in my space and I want you to be in my life, I'm going to have that conversation with you, right? Even when it comes to flirting, a guy could be like, oh, I love girls that are brown skinned with locks that are 5'6" and have their MBA and drive, you know, a nice, a 2025, whatever. And then, yeah, that's me, but like, you didn't say it was me. And that leaves the door open for me to be rejected or for you to play games with me. Because if I be like, oh, you must like me. And then they'll be like, oh, no, I don't. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about so no. Be very direct. Be very clear. What's the problem, you guys? Why can't you say how you feel? Why is it all these circles? Why do you have to huff and puff? Why can't you just wear your emotions on your sleeve like me? How come when you're feeling uncomfortable, if you want to buy a Pokemon t-shirt, why can't you just wear that Pokemon t-shirt to work? Why can't you wear the same clothes over and over? Why can't you eat the same food over and over? Why can't you guys do that? So they need to put if you're not on the autistic spectrum, then you are actually the individual that is neurodivergent and you need some type of therapy. Because why are you so indirect? Why are you so unsure? And why are you so insecure? A lot of neurotypical people are insecure, and that's why they need constant validation. That's why they look at me and think I'm insecure because I'm alone. No, I'm secure. That's why I'm alone. I validate myself. You neurotypical dweebs. I validate myself. In fact, when other people compliment me, it gives me anxiety because I don't know your motive. Are you complimenting me because you want me to let my guard down? Are you complimenting me because it's quiet and you need something, some type of noise to fill up the space because you're not comfortable with your own thoughts because you haven't done the taking the accountability that you need to take for the things that happened to you in your past? Or are you complimenting me because you genuinely like me? When I compliment myself, it's because I know I look good. It's because I'm proud of myself. So I'm antisocial because I'm scared of neurotypical people because I don't understand them. But I'm not the problem in this situation. We are both the problem in this situation. They're the problem because they're indirect, and I'm the problem because I'm too direct. I'm too direct and I hurt their fragile little egos. Because their mothers and their fathers taught them everything else, but they didn't teach them how to socialize with people who are real and who are authentic and who are genuine. So get mad at your mom. Don't get mad at me. And my mom taught me how to read, how to write. I skipped a grade. I was very super smart, but I just missed the social cues. And she used to try to bring people around me to teach me how to socialize and interact, but I never picked up on to it. But that doesn't mean that I don't know how to socialize. I just socialize in a way that's not typical because I'm confident, because I'm secure, because I feel more safe having a conversation with the janitor as opposed to the CEO. And when I step outside and I look good, it doesn't matter if anyone sees me. It doesn't matter if I post pictures or not. I look good and I feel good. There is no hidden agendas behind the way I communicate and interact with people. And it's just so crazy how neurotypical people navigate through this world unmedicated.